Hey everyone, D here. Today is just crazy. Yeah. I just found out that one of my good friends died 2 years ago of breast cancer, and I just feel really bad about it. She was in her mid-30s, and the reason why I feel bad about it is because I feel like when she needed me, I wasn't there. She died emotionally alone. And so the reason why I feel bad is because we were good friends, and she called me and apologized to me for misunderstanding my diagnosis with fibromyalgia. She had pulled away from me because I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and I was having a lot of pain and a lot of depression, and I felt very isolated and alone. And so anyway, she just kind of like turned her back on me and said that I needed to pray, and I needed to ask God to help me with that. And I don't know about you guys, but when you're born and raised in a very religious family, and somebody tells you when you're going through something that you should pray, like you don't already know that. Like you just don't know that. You just want to be heard, and you want some kind of compassion, you know? So I lost it for a little bit, and I felt like I couldn't trust her anymore. So she called me and apologized, and she was like, I didn't understand it. I did some research on fibromyalgia, and I'm really sorry. And I just said, thanks, but I don't feel like I can trust you anymore. And it was an honest statement. And then she tried to reach out to me through a friend, and I tore up the number. So, and that was maybe a year before she passed. So I feel bad because I let something petty get in the way of saying goodbye to a really good person. So I just hope that you guys don't do that. Don't let a friend with whom you share, like we were like right arms, I was the right, she was the left arm. We were that well connected, we liked everything, and our birthdays were the same, around the same time, of the month. So I just really feel like overwhelmed with guilt, and I know it's wrong. I know maybe I wasn't, in the wrong or whatever, but I feel really bad and really, just really sad, because my mother died of cancer, and I know the pain and the agony that cancer brings, and the loneliness emotionally, and the abandonment that they feel, So anyway, I came on to tell you, to show you guys my eye look. I felt saddened. So when I think of sad, and I'm allergic to grass. I know this is crazy. I'm allergic to grass. So whenever I feel sad, I think of green. Weird. Some people think of blue. I think of green. So this is my green look. Lighter green, darker green, a little black. Some funky eyelashes. This one gave me HE double hockey sticks, okay? And then I just traced the bottom, tried to mirror the bottom. And the look is, fairly simple. It's just, having fun, trying to cut the crease and find out where is the best place on my funky eyes to cut the crease, because my eyes are droopy and yikes, so you have to kind of maneuver it. So I've been working on it a little bit, and I'll do a little more working on it. So, but I wanted to talk about fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is pain in the connective tissues and muscles. I was diagnosed in 2003 with it, and I have been able to maintain living a relatively medication, narcotic free lifestyle ever since then. I have not had to take anything but occasional muscle relaxers. But in the last month and a half, because of stress, it has brought my flare-ups really bad. And then I was just researching a couple of things, and I found out that when you eat sugar, sugar really is just the ultimate toxin for your body. So I did my own little study, and when I didn't eat sugar, I had less flare-ups. Flare-ups meaning muscle aches. Just imagine a bad Charlie horse and arthritis. That's the best way I can describe how my body felt. You have restless legs to where it just feels like something's crawling up your legs with pain and stuff. So it's not a fun disease, and they used to call it the crazy woman's disease, because 90% of people that suffer from it are women. So it's a very geared toward women disease. I don't know why, but it is. Maybe because we carry a lot and we try to please a lot of people and all that stuff, and so the stress lies dormant within the body, the fibromyalgia, and then it's just brought out through something tragic. Mine was brought out because of the death of my mother. I grieved her so severely that my body broke down and shut down, and my fibro came out. And so about a month and a half ago, I stopped eating sugar. And let me tell you, I wasn't able to get out the bed. I am like a kickboxer, and I love all these extreme sports. I hadn't been able to do any of that in 2 years. And I was able to get out the bed and to walk and to just feel good, because I felt like I was losing my mind. My body was aching like no other. I was having headaches, you name it. So for those of you that maybe know somebody with fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue, be nice to them. It's not their fault. We don't want this disease. It is a nasty, pooey disease. We don't want it. I certainly don't. I don't want your pity, but I would like your sympathy. I would like some, okay, she don't feel good today. Let's give her a pass, please, because you never know. Some days you just don't feel good. So I guess that's my, one more rant, whatever. How do you guys feel about the stupid economic thing? I went into the office the other day, and I do home health, and they basically said, hey, everybody has to take a 10% pay cut for 6 months. Excuse me? I'm already broke. You mean to tell me I got to take $2.90 off my pay? Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. I was just like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But then I start thinking about it. Dummy, at least you got a job. There are some people that are homeless, busted, broke, and disgusted. So let me know how you feel about that and about my crazy eyes. And